Stefanie Johnson and Verity Crawley in the contenders match to take on Liz. Welcome back to Bayside. The fans are ready. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Great atmosphere. The best. I'm Dave. You know who he is. Randy Peterson, the Hall of Famer, joined by Kimberly Kressler in a moment. Atmosphere was awesome in our first show. Liz Johnson was also awesome.
She really was. I think she missed the pocket once. And that was on the right leg. She split. I mean, she's probably arguably one of the best ever, and she is for a reason. And like I said before, I mean, she's not gonna wow you with the big power game. That's not Liz Johnson. But what she does is she makes shots. She's accurate. She makes great decisions, and she's just a beast mentally. Her confidence is so high, and she believes so strongly in herself and what she's doing. I mean, she's pretty awesome.
No doubt. Yeah. Hall of Famer, 25 career titles, 10 majors, averaged 240 in the 2 games that we saw here, rolling over opponents, and joined now by Kimberly Kressler.
Thanks, Dave. Liz, congratulations on taking down Missy Parkin, because you can now add Empress to that illustrious resume of yours. Walk us through that match.
You know, I opened early after I thought I made a good ball choice. I just made a really bad shot in that right lane, and just had to make better shots. And I felt like I just had to stay aggressive, and you know, she gave me a couple openings with the misses, and just try to take advantage of that and just fill my frames.
And how were you able to take advantage of those?
Just making good shots. Making good shots and staying focused, and one shot at a time.
Now you see this match that's coming up behind us. What are your thoughts on this one?
It's going to be a great match, and either opponent's going to be, it's going to be a tough scoring match, and I'm just looking forward to be able to bowl in the finals.
Are you ready to defend that crown?
I am. I'm ready, and just can't wait. It's exciting.
The legend. Well, she looks confident, pretty good. They're the odds to win, provided by Fox Bet.
Let me tell you something right now, folks. You're in for a treat. Get ready for one of the best looking games on the PWBA Tour. Young Verity Crawley, coming off of her very first win on their tour just last week.
It happened in Nashville, Tennessee. Stefanie Johnson, longtime star, Team USA, and a major champion in her own right. The scene is set. What an atmosphere. Ready for the contenders match next here on FS1. Johnson, Crawley on the way. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will. And by the K5 from Kia. Movement that inspires. Portland, Maine. What a setting for this first ever Empress event.
Texas, rolling out of Plano Super Bowl, the former nation sensation is Stefanie Johnson.
Stefanie Johnson, 3 titles, including 1 major, and in 2015, she was voted PWBA Rookie of the Year, and she's cashed in every event on the women's tour this season.
Formerly known as the Nation Sensation, because she was Stefanie Nation, her maiden name. Married to Liz Johnson, former PBA Rookie of the Year. Great bowling family in the Dallas Metroplex. Stefanie's night starts with a strike. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good looking shot there.
Representing England, she rolls out of the Cagle Training Center in Lake Wales, Florida, Verity Crawley.
Well, like I said in in the on-camera, coming off her first win just last week in Nashville. Verity is riding a wave of emotions. She'll feed off of the energy in this building and try and capture the throne.
4th seed in that event, ran the step ladder, including wins over Shannon O'Keefe and, sorry, Daria, she's right here in the booth, beat Daria in the title match.
Watch how pretty this game is.
Verity's night starts right lane. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dave, does that game remind you of anybody else?
Who?
Well, she's sitting in the booth.
Daria Pardo.
It reminds me a lot of Daria's game. That swing, that hand and release at the bottom.
Two-time national champ, Weber International in Florida. Arsenal, high shot. Oh, the big 4 is up for Verity on the left lane.
Yeah, a little bit farther left than she wanted it. She pays for it.
Seven up, takes care of the 6'10", but it is an early open frame against Stefanie Johnson. So Randy, as you see the arsenal for Stefanie, when you see your opponent have the early open frame, what does that do to your game?
That makes me want to just stop on the accelerator. Stefanie working on a strike right out of the gate. That's going to pump you up, keep your emotions in check, and execute.
Let's see if she does just that. Yeah.
What do you think? Think that's okay?
Right on the accelerator. Hit the gas.
And players bowling on the 42-foot Mark Roth oil pattern. Stefanie Johnson's going to be fairly straight, kind of like where we saw Liz Johnson. And Verity, she's going to be curving it a little bit more because of that power. Man, I really wish somebody would throw 6 in a row.
We came close the last show. Left lane, Johnson, yeah! Oh yeah, locked in. She's halfway there, Randy, with the first 3.
And she's jacked. Part bowling, part Bopo crowd. It's intoxicating. And then the players get all jacked and amped up because of the fans here. The announcers get jacked up.
I have been for the last 2 nights. We miss the fans so much. Glad they're back. Right lane for Verity. Oh no, way high. Another miss. 3, 4, 6, 7 up. Very tough conversion.
All right, so she's going to try to get her ball over here and then cut that 3-pin over into the 4-7. Man, tough start. Stefanie Johnson's a vet. You can't give her that kind of cushion, that kind of opening. So now if you're Verity, you got to start thinking, well, all right, I'm out of chances. I got to strike out.
She has dug herself a very big hole.
Yeah, it's like crater size, like something created by a meteor.
Meteor size hole.
There you go.
That's a lot better left lane. Look at that ball reaction.
Much better. Look at that. Strike track by Kia. Look at how many boards right that was. I think her last shot on that lane was around the 9th board. Much better. But a beautiful game, and I think Verity is just starting to come into her own, and that victory that she had last week in Nashville is really going to propel her career.
Look at the fans, man. Oh my gosh, they're awesome here. They're celebrating every moment. Watching these great PWBA stars 9 events. Didn't bowl last week in Nashville. Son Levi had a birthday party at a water park. Really great event there for them. All right, Stefanie Johnson keeps it going.
Come on, Steph.
4.
Come on, Stefanie. You know your husband Chris is sitting at home going, well, Stefanie said I couldn't have a beer while I was watching her match unless she got 6 in a row. And you know he's got a PBR right in front of him. I know you do, Chris.
Best to Chris and the family back home in the Dallas Metroplex watching here tonight. Hope you're well. Stefanie is in great shape against Verity Crawley here. Looking for the front 5.
Oh, man.
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Well, Verity, I'm sorry. But there's nothing Dave or I can do for you. Daria's sitting up here. She can't do anything for you. And Stefanie Johnson's not doing anything for you.
That's a lot better shot. 5th frame for Verity. But the back-to-back open, 2nd and 3rd frame, major trouble. The Empress awaits the winner. And it certainly looks like that's going to be Stefanie Johnson for now. 57-pin lead. And Verity with the turkey here can cut into the advantage. Heading toward the break. All right.
I told you she can bowl. You can't win on the PBA Tour if you can't bowl. Stefanie Johnson on fire. What's everybody wishing for when we come back? One more strike.
Front 5 for Stefanie Johnson. 47-pin lead. It's the PBR 6-pack alert, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. The proprietor, Charlie Mitchell, here at Bayside, this great bowling center, ready to ring the bell. She gets it.
Hey, no pressure, Stefanie, no pressure.
Everybody in the building wants this strike. How about it, Stefanie?
Got a hook, got a hook.
Yeah, it did! Front 6. Charlie rings the bell.
Crack them open.
The PBA Tour and Pabst Blue Ribbon, Los Angeles, remind you to please drink responsibly.
Dave, I don't think I've ever seen you Jones that hard over a beer.
Wow. Cool moment. And by the way, front 6, halfway home, there is a $10,000 bonus on the line for Stefanie Johnson with a 300 game.
Oh, yeah.
Strike streak intact. Front 7.
Another one of those real intense players. It's like she's cut from a little piece of Liz Johnson's cloth, right? It's like, you know, not the big power game. She's got a lot more on it than Liz does, but that same type of shape, but the intensity kind of in that same wheelhouse.
Great career at Weber International for Verity.
There you go. go, Verity. 4 in a row.
That's a 4-bagger.
Yeah, one more, and
So
then
hang on here.
Hey.
We might have some more PBR to talk about.
Don't go anywhere yet, folks. Come on, Verity. You know we're all hoping. You know we're all thinking it. We just need you to come through. Come on.
Home during the pandemic in Great Britain. Could not leave the house. Strict COVID restrictions.
Be there.
There's another one.
Drop and give me 10.
So glad Verity is back on the PWBA tour and bowling well here after the rough start. Got the nickel. 5-bagger. Stefanie, 7 down, 5 to go for a perfect game. Told us this week, her great run at Team USA highlight, winning the PWBA Players Championship in Plano, Texas, where at the time she practiced, her home center was a thrill beyond belief. This one is building to be another big chapter in her career. 8 up, 8 down.
Come on. One good shot right here.
There's the alert.
Kenzie, I love you.
There's the siren. Pull over, bowling fans. Pull over. Chasing 300 alert. 4 to go. $10,000 bonus on the line for Stefanie if she can make it happen. Looking for 9. Yeah! A fine 9 down.
Well, bowling fans, it's official. The sport's back. Stefanie Johnson with 9 in a row. We're at Bopo with fans. And we've got a 6-pack Pabst Blue Ribbon alert right here, right now.
Looking for a 6. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Ring the bell, baby!
The PBR 6-pack alert sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Charlie Mitchell rings the bell. The PBA Tour and Pabst Blue Ribbon Los Angeles remind you to please drink responsibly.
And don't look down, but our 2 players have 15 strikes in a row.
Oh. Meanwhile, Liz is taking this all in. Interesting as the Empress. Oh, 9-pin. Good shot for Verity. Relegated to, as you might have seen on Instagram and her Twitter accounts, practicing bowling in her hallway. It's amazing. With pillows up so she wouldn't do any damage to her house. Her mom was helping out just to try to stay in bowling shape during the pandemic when she was home in England. She got through it.
Liz Johnson, can you hear Randy?
I can hear you, Randy.
What do you make of all of this?
This is crazy, isn't it? A lot of strikes. A lot of strikes that we had tonight.
All the legend can do is sit and watch now. And clearly, Verity's enjoying this too.
Great comeback after that brutal start for Verity. But last time I checked, it's hard to beat somebody that's going after 300 in the 10th frame. All right, take us home, Stefanie.
Chasing 300 alert. It's up. because here comes Stefanie, needing 3 for perfection. Looks for 10. Oh, flat 10 pin instead. And the 300 game is over, but a huge lead. And the appreciation from this raucous crowd. It's over. She'll knock off Verity Crawley to take on Liz Johnson for the title.
What a great run for Stefanie Johnson. And this one just pushes just a hair long and just a little flat. What a great run, though.
Stefanie Johnson is pumped. The fans are pumped. Because she's got to take on the Hall of Fame legend, Liz Johnson, to see who is the Empress here in Portland, Maine tonight. Championship match is on the way. You can see it here on FS1. The men take the lanes this Saturday, 2 Eastern, here at Bayside Bowl. FS1's coverage of the PBA King of the Lanes, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon, continues. 5 more hours of live coverage. Contenders Chris Barnes, AJ Johnson face off to meet the reigning king, Chris Prather. Odds provided by Fox Bet. Chris Barnes, the legendary Hall of Famer, is the favorite for now against the young star on the PBA Tour, AJ Johnson.
Well, it was all Stefanie Johnson. I mean, it wasn't 1 in a row, 2, 3. No, it was 9 in a row. Verity Crawley got off to a tough start, finished strong with 2, 4, 6 in a row, but it didn't matter. All Stefanie Johnson. 278 to 222.
Back to Kimberly Bressler.
Wow, guys, that was super exciting to watch. Stefanie, I know that you said you were excited to come here and be with this crowd, but did you think when you came here tonight that you were only a few strikes away from earning a brick in this building?
Oh my gosh, no. I mean, the goal is obviously to win your match, right? And shooting 300 would have been bonus.
Absolutely, and now you're moving on and you're going to be taking on the Empress, Liz Johnson. So do you have another game in you like that? Because I'm thinking you're going to need it.
I do, and I am so ready. This crowd is amazing.
I love the confidence. Guys, I cannot wait to watch this match.
We can't either, Kimberly, thanks. Liz Johnson, Stefanie Johnson, no relation. Go head-to-head. Empress match coming up here on FS1. This is it, the match we've waited for the crown, for the championship. Johnson and Johnson, head to head. Only one at show's end will be the Empress.
Behold the champion. Behold the legend. Behold your Empress, Liz Johnson.
With 25 career titles, including 10 majors. That's right, I said 10. Oh, by the way, that leads the all-time major list for wins on the PWBA Tour. She's often referred to as the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Sure bold like it, RP. In her first show. It's to win this Empress match provided by Fox Bet. Even. Agree with the odds, Randy? What do you think?
I still would make Liz Johnson a slight favorite.
Liz gets started, left lane. 9-pin.
And I know that may sound absurd based on what Stefanie Johnson just did, but I still would make Liz Johnson a slight favorite.
9-pin got that. She looked at the lane rather quizzically there, Randy. Was trying to figure things out.
Well, she was looking at why the ball did what it did. She was expecting something a little different.
Right.
And if she executed properly and hit her target, she will obviously make a move. Now, the big question for me is Stefanie going to have a hangover because of all of that adrenaline and all of that emotion and all of that was shared with this crowd? What's left?
Let's find out. Stefanie starts the match. Right lane. Right where she left off.
This is a beauty right here. Right between first and second arrow, and it just splits the 1-3.
There's the pro to float.
Kyle Troop, Jesper Svensson.
They're watching Kyle en route, it would appear, to his first Player of the Year honor with a tremendous season after winning the PBA playoffs recently in Connecticut. You'll see those guys checking it out. Stefanie Johnson, that's high. 3-6-10.
And maybe it's that lane that's starting to go a little bit because Liz Johnson went just a pinch high and only left the 4-pin, or excuse me, the 9-pin. And Stefanie Johnson leaves the 3-6-10.
On the PBA Tour, it's made 80% of the time. This was troublesome for Missy Parkin in the last show. The 3-6 and the 3-6-10 of dinner in.
And those stats.
Oh, yeah.
Great cover. Those stats, you say 80%. We get those numbers from our good friends at Lane Talk. If you want to improve your game, want to have more fun in the sport, go to lanetalk.com.
Liz has experience in this building. PBA League. 2 years with the Lumberjacks. Knows about Bayside. Pretty good shot. 10-pin stands. Lumberjacks won it all in this building here a couple years ago. Then last year in Centerville, Virginia, where their team captain, Tim Mack, think you got what it takes to join the PBA Tour? Head to PBA.com to learn more about PBA membership. Sign up today to register for tournaments, access discounted practice rates, exclusive product offers, and more. Become a PBA member today. Back to legend Liz. Yeah! What a shot. She tattoos the 1-3 pocket.
I'd ask you what our guaranteed rate spare of the game was, but we didn't have a whole lot of spares last game.
Got a whole lot of strikes instead. What a match we got here. What a way to finish it out. Third frame for Stefanie. Former collegiate star UCF in Orlando. 7-pin. Remember the Greater Miami USBC Hall of Fame.
Hard to believe she's only won 3 times. As good as she throws it, as good a player as she is. But yeah, I'm looking at her stat sheet. 3 wins.
Her former coach at UCF, Pat Costello, was watching some of her action on the PBA Tour this year and had some advice about her approach to the foul line. Stefanie took her up on it, and it really has improved her game. Talked about the launch angle changing a bit. The third step on the approach.
Well, changing the third step changed the launch angle.
Right.
Good shot.
Still taking advantage of the coaching. It's great. Incredibly accomplished bowler for Team USA, Stefanie Johnson. Fans rooting her on.
Yeah, that's going to be the story of this match, is who can get that week 10 out.
They call her the Nation Sensation, or Domination, with her maiden name Stefanie Nation. I call her just a great bowler. The 10-pin there. All right. One-pin match.
Not sure I'm a fan of that ball.
Arsenal for Liz. Toast this week at 47 years old after winning her 25th career title this year in Lincoln, Nebraska. 30 titles seems a long way off, but you know what? She's not going to quit anytime soon. She's got a lot of great bowling left in her, she says. Shots like that prove the point. 11-pin lead with a double.
First double of this match goes to Liz Johnson. It's the Johnson and Johnson match. That sounds like a name for a great company. You know, like if you were to make a company, you can name it Johnson and Johnson.
I think it's out there already.
Oh,
pretty sure.
It is?
Go up by 21. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Big 4 instead. Game changer.
And that's brutal when you're working on a double because you lose all that count. It's only been made once on television. That was by Walter Ray.
Ah. 4-7 down, 6-10 up. 2005 Norcross, Georgia, we call it, Randy.
Hang on a minute, Dave. I forgot to mention that in the last tournament that they bowled in Nashville, she actually made it. I saw a video of it on either Twitter or Facebook. Liz Johnson made the Big Four.
On the PBA side, been a long time. Ball change.
Yeah, she's getting out of the ball she was using, the one that gave her the front 9 in game 1, and looks like she's going to something maybe a little more aggressive.
Let's see what pays off.
Well, it was a strike, but it was pretty light.
Up 7 pins. Strike here for a 17-pin lead at the midway point. Liz was rolling, cruising until the big four in the fifth ring. Big shot, Stefanie. Yep. 60 feet to success for Stefanie Johnson, Randy.
Takes advantage of the huge opening given to her by Liz Johnson, fires back with a ball change and back-to-back strikes.
Bayside Bowl rocket here. Daria Bayok and Verity Crawley are in the crowd right now. You just got to join in. The impact of the pandemic on youth sports has been significant. And while recovery has started in some communities, too many children in need are still on the sideline. Visit goodsports.org to learn how you can help Fox Sports and Good Sports restore play for at-risk youth and the programs that serve them through donations of brand new sports equipment. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will. And by the K5 from Kia. Movement that inspires. Beautiful Portland, Maine. Situated on Maine's southern coast along Casco Bay. What a scene here tonight. Final half of the final match of the first ever PBA King of the Lanes, Empress Edition, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I mean, not to change the subject or anything, is it just me, or does that Kia K5 look sick?
Totally sick.
I mean, that thing looks so dope.
Sick, dope, awesome.
No, I mean, it looks really nice. All right, Liz Johnson trying to get back in the game.
Out of the break with a strike. And this to cut it to 7.
Yeah, I mean, a ugly shot in left lane in the fifth with that big four leave. Last thing you would expect from Liz Johnson, that's for sure.
There's Verity competing tonight. Now she's cheering. Can't beat him, join him. Great crowd here at Bayside. That's just awesome. 7th frame, huge shot for Liz. Double wood to a.
That actually looked like a good shot. It never hooked. Strike track numbers are telling us that she actually moved a little bit left. Ball never picked up. She's in trouble.
That was double wood. It's a spare of the game. Brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will.
It's the way to cover the 2-8. Split it right down the middle. But she's in trouble, especially if Johnson, the other Johnson, gets up and throws 2 more in the 7th and 8th.
Front 9, her first game. This to go up by 27. Messenger! Oh, the scout takes out the 10. Down you go.
That ball change now. Head pin. Sidewall. 10 pin. Bye-bye now.
Oh, the crowd loves it.
I'd hate to have her mad at me. I'll tell you what, I guarantee husband Chris at home, he's a good boy, isn't he? You know he doesn't want none of that. Gets step. Ooh, flat 10 again.
We've seen a lot of that.
Knock, knock, who's there? 10 pin. Oh, man. If I was bowling, I'd take that sign and light it on fire.
Yeah. Ten-pin got it.
Solid.
That's big. Can't make a mistake now. Saturday, the TSL Mega Bowl is on Fox. Catch the game's rising stars as they battle for the championship crown. The action begins Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Mega bowling here tonight. Big frame for Liz, didn't like it. Crossing over, Brooklyn strike. Next up, Brownsburg.
Now, Liz trying not to get it to go light, yanks it, and crosses over. It's not exactly what she's trying to do, I promise you.
But that was immense because the legendary Hall of Famer with 25 career titles stays in the hunt. Ball change.
Wow. After averaging 240, now she can't hit the pocket. Hard to believe.
3-6 up.
Talked about Stefanie having a hangover. I think it was more Liz Johnson. Look at that.
Oh, boy.
She is so out of sorts right now. And it's just, it's like a Bigfoot sighting. Something like you rarely see, right? If ever.
Shocking development. And now Stefanie Johnson, already in the driver's seat, can put this thing in cruise control and win it. Huge lead to the foundation frame.
Good shot.
Stefanie Johnson.
America, meet your new Empress.
A winner tonight in Portland, Maine. Stefanie Johnson becomes the first ever King of the Lane's Empress Edition champ.
I love you so much. Mommy
Mom,
loves you.
shout out to the kiddos at home with Chris watching tonight. She does it! It's official now. Stefanie Johnson is your Empress. Congratulations to Stefanie Johnson. It's emotional for Stefanie tonight. Worked so hard in the PBA Tour, flies home every week to be a mom as much as she can. And she's a winner here tonight in Portland, Maine.
Grab the crowd. Grab the goal.
Nice to see how much something like this matters.
It's the grabs of the crown moment, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. All hail your Empress bowling fans.
Stefanie, the emotions of how much this meant to you is written all over your face. You were the first ever Empress King of the Lanes. Tell us about this moment.
Oh my God, I'm speechless. I mean, you live for moments like this, and then, of course, hats off to Liz Johnson. I mean, she is an idol. I've looked up to her for so long, and this is just incredible. I can't thank my sponsors, Rotogrip, Vice, Crawley, and of course my family, Levi, Kenzie, Chris, my mom. I can't do this without you. Thank you so much.
Well, you are the reigning Empress, and you get to be that for the rest of your year. Enjoy this moment.
14 strikes for Stefanie Johnson.
I love you guys.
A reminder, the men take the lanes this Saturday 2 Eastern here at Bayside Bowl. FS1's coverage of the PBA King of the Lanes presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon continues. 5 more hours of live coverage. Contenders Chris Barnes, AJ Johnson face off to meet the reigning king, Chris Prather. That'll wrap it up from here in Portland, Maine. For Randy Peterson, Kimberly Breslin, and the entire crew, this is Dave Ryan saying so long. You've been watching the PBA at FS1. What an event. And what a night for Stefanie Johnson. In the end, she's the first ever King of the Lanes Empress Edition presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon. She is the Empress. All hail Empress Stefanie Johnson.